Water is a precious resource here in New Mexico, and one metro community is under fire for using so much of it. They're using tens of millions of gallons each year to keep the grass green. Here's Kim Holland's special assignment.
This should not be allowed to happen.
Wow. Yeah, it's useless.
The Northern Meadows subdivision is a carefully crafted neighborhood with manicured landscaping and lush lawns. It sits on the dry, dusty West Mesa in far northwest Rio Rancho. Some residents who live here wonder why the Homeowners Association is pouring so much money into the landscaping.
And the Home Association only seems to care about is that damn grass.
The HOA is responsible for maintaining the common areas and front lawns for 3,300 homes in the community.
It is true waste. It is overuse, it is unnecessary, and it is expensive.
Tamara Stein has been in a turf war with the HOA and Heads Up Landscape, the company that maintains the neighborhood grounds.
I'm very frustrated. To me, it's an important issue.
At 7 a.m. sharp, you'll see the sprinklers kick on and saturate people's front lawns for 30 minutes. They then fire up again at 10 at night for another 30 minutes.
Which is clearly overdone. I just don't know why they run the sprinklers so often and for so long.
The sprinklers run twice a day, every day, except for Tuesday mornings when crews mow the lawns. They're not breaking any rules. Like Albuquerque, Rio Rancho only has bans on the time of day you can water, not on how much you water. Even if it is legal, the amount of water the community is using is astonishing. In the past year, they've used nearly 46 million gallons of water. That's enough to fill up this pool 130 times. The owners of the 3,300 homes are picking up the tab, whether they have grass or not. The water bill for that 46 million gallons, more than $275,000.
We understand that it is a significant amount of water, but if you look at the size of the community.
The Homeowners Association governing documents stipulate that certain number of homes must have grass. Others must have xeriscaping. You don't believe that watering every day is too much?
I don't believe so. We're required by our governing documents to maintain a healthy landscape, but we find if we actually water less, we start getting a lot of drought stress because of exposure.
Clearly,
Stein says the sprinklers are always on, even during heavy monsoon rains. We witnessed it earlier this month. The sprinklers ran for 30 minutes in the morning, the night after a rainstorm.
Just shut the sprinklers off when it rains. How hard can that be?
The vice president of Heads Up says it would take a crew running out to the neighborhood on the spur of the moment to shut off the sprinklers. Not an easy task.
There's 50 controllers in 50 different locations, getting into the box, turning it off. It's really time consuming.
Eddie Padilla of Heads Up says if they water any less than twice a day, the lawns turn brown. He suspects sandy soil is draining the water quickly. The city of Albuquerque recommends 3 times a week during the summer. Can you guys not follow that up there?
Realistically, to have green grass, probably not.
Heads Up and the HOA say they're looking at ways to conserve. They've installed these rotator sprinkler heads that better distribute water. And they're talking about moisture meters with controllers to automatically shut off the water, but admit they're probably too expensive. Some residents wonder why the community has grass in the first place.
I don't see one soul out here sitting in the grass. I guess it's just there for show and tell. And if it's there for show and tell, then it's just a waste of water.
Kim Holland, KRQE News 13.
That 46 million gallons of water the subdivision used on landscaping in the past year is enough to supply 520 homes for all of their water needs. Now, one of the homeowners says Rio Rancho's mayor and the water department agree the neighborhood is using a lot of water, but neither would comment or confirm that for News 13.